Mr. John Bell, first in the chat with a good luck. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. So I know there's going to be a whole bunch of people streaming today, but I have not had a chance to do much expert content recently, and I have an afternoon free to be able to stream my weekend round. So hopefully it goes well. Fingers crossed. Hoping for the best. I posted a 28 in the opening round with this account, and I missed one on the front and back. So hopefully we got one cleaned up and we can get everything else to keep going. Every hole is there for the taking. It's just a matter of whether or not they're going to drop today. So fingers crossed, hope for the best. Hope that the Golf Clash gods are in our favor today. So we'll say a quick prayer to them and hope for perfects and hope that our adjustments are good and hope that we put on a good show for you. And Sandy's right behind Mr. John Bell. Thank you, the Bells. Much appreciated. So let's get things going. Hole number 1. I'm playing it with my newly acquired Apocalypse level 6 and the Cyberball. So my junior account has always been free to play. And I accidentally bought the Cyberballs on that account, not realizing that it wasn't this account. And so I broke the streak of it being a free-to-play account. So I've been waiting for a tournament hole where I could break them out and use them on both of them, use them up, because the needle speed is not really conducive for full overpowered shots. So just tried to find tried to find a nice tournament hole where I could get rid of them. So, Ringers, thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. Yeah, hopefully we can find an opponent. Not often where you're starting off and you can't find one. It's not a good sign. That is not a good sign at all. It's just going to keep spinning on me, huh? I'm going to back out. It's not even finding me a replay. Oh boy. Nothing kills a stream like just sitting here spinning waiting for an opponent, huh? Yeah, it makes for really good content. Here we go. Thank you. Oh, we have the Grinch, Patrick from the Immortals. Giving me a mean face to get things going here. 7-3. Okay. That's a pretty decent wind here. By decent, I mean on the high side for this ball. So we are going to go with 5 3/4 rings. Push back up, not quite to max. And we find it perfect with our first shot of the round, so hopefully that bodes well. Come on, get legs. All right. It's not in, but we're safely on the green to make eagle on one. There we go. Already on a better pace than my opening round, so lovely. Yeah, turns out probably needed just another notch up towards the towards max there with the power 4 ball, but that's all right. Safely up there. Don't get too greedy. Just take our eagle. Just take our eagle. I've never aced a par 4. I've come really, really close quite often, but I've never actually done it. So. This is definitely a hole where that possibility is there, though. Especially with this kind of wind. I'm sure everybody was making a run at it most of the week. Seen most of everybody else using Zerks like this, like our opponent here. Oh, just stayed in the rough. But like I said, I was looking for a hole to be able to to get rid of these balls on both of the accounts since I broke the free-to-play streak. All right, started off with an eagle. Haven't been able to get 2 to drop all week long. It's one where I'm sure everybody else has been just as frustrated as I have. The second shot it plays so inconsistent. You'll play it plus 10 and it'll end up flying 3 yards past on the left. You'll play it as plus 20 and it'll fly by on the right. It makes no sense. The landing areas look consistent enough, but they just do not play consistently for the second shot on 2. So it's just kind of you just have to kind of get lucky, basically. When Kohong was in Tour 11, it was the same. It was always the same story. If you were playing on the right in Tour play, the second shot was just. I think there were a couple times on stream where I had it and I was like, that missed by an awfully wide margin. It just doesn't make any sense because there's something about it. I don't know. It makes no sense to me, but good save from our opponent from the rough there. Lovely couple of eagles to start off. If we can get 2 to drop as an alba, then we'll be ahead. So that'd be nice. Got a good luck from our clanmate Jamie. He's an English fellow that managed to get into our clan somehow. It'll be Kingmakers the rest of the way. No more special balls. Kingmakers the rest of the way. Proud to be showing off my new equipment, the Apox 6 and the Thor 7. I showed them off in Tour 11 play just a little bit. .1 rings here, plus 10. Just a little teeny tiny baby curl back to the left here. We're hoping to roll up into the shadow. Is that going to catch the rough? There's no way. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's going to be a little bit shallow. So we'll have to play a little bit, possibly with a touch of topspin. And we would think there's just a little bit more of an over adjustment, but who knows with this hole. That's how we're going to try it and hope for the best, see if we can get it to drop. Just since we're a little bit further away, we'll play it as just a touch more of an over adjustment, see what happens here. I'm trying to stream from my new device. The few times that I've tried to do this before, I've had some audio issues. I ran some tests earlier and tweaked a few settings, and I'm hopeful that fixed it for you. So if anybody's in the chat and could let me know if it's not, if how the audio seems, I hope it seems all right. Because if not, then maybe I'll turn this off and stream from my old device the rest of the way, because I know that one doesn't have any audio issues. So we'll give it a whirl as long as we can and see how it goes. Just a tiny notch here of topspin and a tiny notch of spin to the left. And let's see. We'll go with, how about 8.8? 5. I mispulled. My finger slipped. We're just hoping to get lucky at this point. And a terrible great right. Oh. Oh. I hate having to pull that direction, and my finger slipped and then the screen started moving and I lost it. Oh. We were unable to save our opponent. Ugh. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Yes, indeed, David. Yes. Big game for the Chiefs today. Uh-huh. I've seen some scores, but I haven't really paid much attention to football. But yeah, what's it? Who are they playing? I can't even remember. They're Seattle and Green Bay, right? And then Kansas City's playing. Is it not Baltimore? Is it Titans? Did the Titans win yesterday? The Titans won, didn't they? Thanks, Ringers, for letting me know the audio's okay. Sorry, I didn't see that. I got distracted talking about football. Well, that wasn't when we were counting on to go anyway, but it's still frustrating when you're trying to make your pull and then have a finger slip off and it ruins your adjustment. So we got to be better. I've been zooming way out and just pulling from a long distance away from like on top of a distance on top of the trees. Maybe I should just go back to that so that I can just pull it in one instead of going the opposite direction from normal. We'll try and do that. Niners knocked out the Vikings, right? Yeah. And looked pretty good doing so. I saw the final. They won by like 17 points, right? I did see a little bit of that one. There's a snowstorm here yesterday. A buddy of mine, he's married and he's got 2 kids, and it's rare that he has time to come out and kick it with the boys anymore. So we were gonna. His wife got off work yesterday like 2, and we were gonna go out and play Top Golf. So they've got heated bays, so you can go play even in the wintertime. And so his wife finally got home and came to relieve him of parenting duties. And we were driving out to Top Golf, and the snowstorm hit. We got out there, and we were debating whether we wanted to stay there and just and play, or if we should go home and try and risk that the roads wouldn't get too bad, that we could get home before then. We decided to stick around and play, and because the snow was only supposed to last a couple hours, so we figured it would snow for a couple hours, and then the roads would basically be fine. It would stop snowing when we were there and stuff, but it was really cool. It was fun to be. It was hard to track where the hell your ball was going because it got dark, and it was really good times though. Really good times. So it was good fun. Alrighty. Wow, tiny wind here. Full back. We're going with a clear halfway on the rough. And with this small of a wind here, we're going to put our guideline just to the left of the pin and through it. Right there. We're going to go 2 and a notch to the right. And play it at 1-to-1. And hope that we're good. Looks good. Yes. There we go. Appreciate it, Ryro. Yeah, you came at a good time. There we go. Now we're cooking. I'm playing the Grizzly rough bump from the left on this hole. Yeah, appreciate it, Ryro. Yeah, good timing. Yeah, thanks for popping by. Yeah, I know there's lots of people streaming today. There's football on. I said at the beginning of the stream, I just haven't been able to, I haven't had the time to put out a lot of tournament content recently, but I've got the afternoon today to be able to do that. So just wanted to pop on, just have some fun, share my round with everybody, see what I can do. Hopefully put up a decent score. This bracket's I'm going to need at least a minus 30 for a top 10. I think first place was 33, so I'll be honest, that's probably out of range for me unless we get some extra ones to go. Possible, sure, but you know, like I said at the beginning, they're all there for the taking. It's just a matter of you know, making our adjustments and hitting perfect. So I did not hit perfect often enough on my junior account, so, and it cost me. I finished minus 27. Just way too many greats. Way too many greats. I dropped 1 and 10 for the eagle anyway, and then just one of the par fours. I couldn't get anything else to go. Just kept hitting the ball great. I matched up with Dan, GC Angles Dan, a couple times, and just both of us, same thing. Just, you know, we were talking in the Bushwhackers chat, because we were matching up against each other, and it was just all bad. Alrighty, full right and 6 top here. Starting off from +3 with the red in the rough. That's our spot right here. We're gonna go 1 to 1, pulling deep. That is to say, an 1159. We'll go with a little baby curl back to the left. And a perfect shot. Let's see what our yardage is here. Oh, pretty short. Pretty short. Okay. All right. So, I'm going to use a couple bars of left spin and a notch of top spin here, and then play it at 1 to 1 with the ball guideline basically going dead at it. From this angle and yardage, that's the rough bump. I like playing over here because this is the side that I play this hole on more often than not in tour play. I play this rough bump in tour play all the time, so I've seen a number of people playing on the right for a short iron, and that's probably the smarter play, but I like this play over here, so that's what I'm going with. Oh, is it going to stay in the fairway? Oh, nice. Nice shot. Well done from our opponent there. See if he can bury a short iron. That might even be a wedge from there. Ugh. Come on, get lucky. Come on, get lucky. Come on, get lucky. Oh, oh, nuts. You don't want to say it. You don't want to say it. Oh. Oh yeah, they almost went too far. Have to play in a max wedge. I know most people would prefer to play a minimum short iron versus a max wedge. I'm very much included among those. You have the option. And in this situation, it would almost be advantageous to play a full backspin thorn shot. I know Peter Johnson's got that one pretty dialed in, so. Great balls. Just got to put it behind us. hit perfect from here on out. And fingers crossed. Have our timing down. Stay calm, stay cool. Just get our timing down. Get in the hole. Not quite, not quite, not quite. Close but no cigar. Alrighty. Five is one where I seem to be getting a wide variation in the wind angle, because when I'm making my pulls, sometimes it's going down into the trap and sometimes it's not. So I need to just keep that in mind as we're going into hole number 5 here. They're just slightly different adjustments if the wind angle is just a little bit off. So we'll see what it looks like. See what angle we end up pulling at. I will be doing an 11:59 pull no matter what, and so it will tend to be going down into the trap anyway, kind of depending on the angle. I might have said that wrong. I can't remember. The 11:59-12:01 system. So whichever it is, let's see. God, I can't think of what it. Yeah, 11:59. That's right. The same angle that he's about to pull at. Oh well, now he's rotated a little bit, but yeah, that whole thing. That whole thing. Win 5 ball and found a perfect. See if it finds the cup. Get in the hole. Oh, it's not to be. All right. Let's see what we got. That is a very strong wind. So we're going to go with 4.5 backspin. 4 to the left. Our clear is going to cut the trap right there. We're going to go with a very hurried shot. Was it worth it? It was not. Oh. Wow. I could not find that spot that I wanted, and then I had to pull it all at once. Ugh. Okay. All right, let's get back on track here. 6 is one that I really like. It's a B52 rough bump for me. I love this rough bump. I love this B52 rough bump. It's one that I've had dialed in basically every time it's been in a tournament. This rough bump has been one that you basically have similar wind for the drive to be able to set up for this same shot, just kind of depending on the second wind angle. I'm always setting up the same shot. So hopefully we can get it to go, and that'll be another one that we can chalk up. B52. Forest Hammer B52. We're looking to be in this 370 yard range with our drive. And we're still spinning around waiting for opponents. Oh boy. It's just gonna be one of those streams, I guess. Trying to play quick. There we go, here we go, here we go. Alrighty. Thor 7 power here. Full left and 5 top. Starting at plus 12 with the red on the rough. 1-1. Little baby curl. That's short. 361. All right, so this is going to be a little bit less of an offset, but we're going to play it at 1-1 plus 1. Because we got further left than our usual angle, so that means that the wind angle being from left to right, it will be not as severe as of a crosswind. So we're going to offset just a cup left with no spin on it and adjust 1-1. That's the plan. Offset, no spin, offset 1 cup left, 1-1 plus 1 adjustment. From that distance and that angle, that should play nicely for us. So I'm gonna show you this little spot where I'm trying to find my my rough bump here. Wow, that's a strong wind, so never mind. We're actually gonna still adjust more than I thought I was going to. So as you're going left to right, you'll notice this little spot here where it seems to kind of start to catch. With this strong of a wind, that's where I'm gonna go with my offset. And then 1-1 plus 1 from this distance. I'm actually gonna go 10 rings. With a full 10. Again. Get lucky. Our last 2 long iron rough bumps we've hit great. And just barely rolled by on that side where we hit great. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Just one of those days where great shots are coming. Just got to put it behind us and move on. Every hole is there for the taking. That's the important thing to remember. Great shots will happen. You just got to take advantage. When you hit perfect, they need to be in. That's the thing. Get your adjustments right. When you hit perfect, they go. Alrighty. On to the next one. Like I said, they're all there for the taking. Short irons, long iron, rough bumps, short iron, drain them. That's what we got to do. We got one, we've got an ace. We need to get one more to go here. One more to go so we can look at minus 15 for the front. So we've got 3 chances left. 3 chances to get something extra to go to hit that minus 15 on the front. So 3 chances. Potentially we could hit all 3 of them. That would be nice. That would be real nice. I'm not going to predict that, but it's not out of the question. You know, they're all there. They are all there for the taking. Every single one of them, there for the taking. All right, APOC shot here. APOC for a thorn. Same opponent. Full right and 5 top here. And I'm doing a fun little adjustment. So I'm starting from overpower with the red surrounding the rough up here, and then making my pull down. I need to switch my angle though. Surround the red here. 5, 6 and a half. Or curl into half a ball outside the arrows. Alrighty, 384, 384. Okay, check. We're gonna be adjusting dead out of mid, power 3 ball, mid adjustment. The power of the wind rather is gonna determine how much offset we do or do not use. But basically, it's gonna be 4 backspin shot with a thorn. Right at a mid-range adjustment. Pine cone ball. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. 8.8. Okay, sounds good. Just dead at 4 back here. Eight 0.5, 3.8. 3.7. I'm gonna go 3.7. Oh, we can hit a perfect ball. Perfects need to be in. No way! Come on. Come on. That's why I said 3.7 instead of 3.8, and it still was just a notch too much. Come on. When I find those perfects, they need to be in. That needed to be in. That's frustrating. All right, 2 chances left to get that minus 15 on the front. 2 chances left. 8, I'm still playing the minimum quarterback shot. I tried a rough bump, but I missed great right and ended up in the rough past the trap. And it's a hole that is prone to a great ball shot, so I need to be safe rather than sorry and see if we can just find this minimum range quarterback shot, see if we can get the line right and get it to go. I cannot believe that didn't go. I just cannot believe it. I took a 10th off even. I took a 10th off. So frustrating. That's all right though. They're all there for the taking. They are all there for the taking. Come on now. We won't get the courtesy forfeit back from our opponent, so we'll just go ahead and give it to him. No worries. Quarterback Kingmaker. Master threes only. That's funny. Okie dokie. Let's see what kind of wind we get here. It is a mighty wind. With that much wind, I'm going to go with the red just a notch into the rough. So we'll add points, 9.6, 8, well, 8 rings, right at 8 rings. 9.6 is 8 rings that I'm in. The great right on this hole strikes again, and that's why I'm not playing that rough bump. Yeah. Well, what do you know? Great Fest. Great Fest is costing me. Just cannot find the perfect stroke. Ugh. It's real frustrating when it's there for the taking and the adjustments seem right and you're hitting great consistently and rolling by with zoom-ins on the side of the cup where you're hitting great is a real frustrating feeling. But that's okay. That's okay. We're just gonna come back and get it going. 9's there for the taking too. They're all there. Hey Beto, thanks for the good luck, man. Yeah, I appreciate it. We're only on pace for a oh, nice shot. We're only on pace for a minus 14 front unless we can get 9 to drop, so nothing spectacular yet. Nice ace from our opponent there. Good to see somebody making it. At least we're moving along. I mean, as much as we've sat and spun around and waited for opponents, we're almost done with the front 9, and looks like we're only not even 40 minutes in, so 45 minutes aside is not a bad pace. Not a bad pace at all. Our opponents have made some shots. We've made a couple, so that's helped move things along. I'm surprised that this late in the weekend I was spinning and still getting no opponents found. Kind of got to figure that they should have plenty of replays loaded up and ready to roll at this point. Full top as much right as we can get here. Starting with the red on the rough. That's our line right there. We're going to pull 6 rings, a little over 6. And curl to just outside the arrows here. Well, at least we got the great right out of the way on the drive and not our albatross effort. Although they did not get the distance that I was looking for. So it's going to be slight overpowered shot. So probably another great incoming. We'll see. Do I think the cards get Arenado? I do not. I would love it, but I don't think they'll get them. I think that our trade for Libertor is a good trade, and we could stand pat. I think we need to re-sign Ozuna, and Carpenter needs to remember that he is a hitter. I'm not sure what happened to him, but he needs to come back into form. He needs to spend basically the entire offseason hitting and doing nothing else. And I think we'll be all right. Plus 0.8, we're going to go 8.7. We'll probably end up just a notch of overpower. Yep. We're going to give it 1.5 beans. Yeah, great left. See if it would have had the legs anyway. No, probably not. All right, well, that'll be a minus 14 front. Nothing special. Nothing special. Nothing special at all. One ace to show for it. One ace to show for this whole week's worth of work. One ace to show for all these notes. An eagle on one, but that's whatever. When you drive to green, you should be eagling it. Although, since I missed it in both times in my opening round on this account, then I guess that is an improvement, but not much of an improvement on the rest of the round. So, all right, we need to hit perfect. That's all we need to do. We need to hit perfect on the back. Ugh. All right, now we're done with these balls. This guy's got a Longhorns hat on. Hook 'em, baby. All right. Best of luck to our fellow Texas fan. Also playing with the Zerk. This is a strong wind. That's very high. So that means ours is going to be high also, I would imagine. But we're using our Cyber Ball, so it won't be anywhere near as high since we're using a Wind 4 ball, but it'll probably be on the 7.5 range. A little bit higher than... So it's going to be just about the same as we had on the front, because on the front it was 7.3, so should be about the same here, I would imagine. That's on the high end of things. So we just got to remember, we'll be sure to pull all the way back up to full max, but stick with just the 5 top spin, and that should compensate and hopefully get us legs to get to the pin. I think Great Left might help him here, because that was such a massive pull onto the side. Oh no. That was such a massive pull onto the side of the hill with that huge wind that screwed them all up. Oh, 7.7, yeah. That's huge. Okay, so we'll just do it the same as we did before. There's our spot right here. Right there. So we'll go with 6 rings. 6.1. And we'll just push back up all the way to max this time. That is a good looking angle. That is a good looking angle. Ooh. Gave it a run. Better look at it. Better look at it. Having almost the exact same wind as we did on the front made that way easier for us. For me, anyway. I'm very much a field player, so I have notes and everything for all the numbers that I've had, but I'm not very good at writing them down. It's more about just feeling it out, and yeah. So having them be almost identical on the front and back nine, when they're those very specific details are incredibly fresh in my memory, is a huge help for sure. Yeah, that was a massive, massive wind. All right, I'm officially out of these balls, so. All right, we got 1 in 10. Check, 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 check. There you go. So there's our baseline minus 26. So we're only one more on top of that for the time being. I think we probably got a pin chest to pop, if I'm not mistaken. Alrighty, hole number 2. Back to our Kingmakers. All right, what did we learn from the first time around? Zoom out and pull from a high angle. There we go. That's the much better line that we were looking for on the front. Much better, much better. Now we can no spin it and see, have a much better look at it, and hopefully give it a run. Didn't get near the distance we were looking for on the front 9. Had a funny angle on the shot, so I knew it wasn't going to be good, and it certainly was not. So this is much better looking. This gives us a much better look at it. We can attack instead of hoping and praying. We can attack this pin. Good shot from our opponent as well. All right, we're going to play, we're just a little bit further off to the right, so just a little bit more of an offset. All right, fingers crossed, hoping and praying for the best. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Did not think that would slide by on the left still, but alrighty. That's okay. Let's see if we can get 3 to go again. Oh, come on, opponent. Let's see an Alba. Great right. See what happens. You never know with this hole. Oh, it looks like a good angle. Oh, no. Great right. Stays right. This one is just so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I almost wonder if I should have set up a different kind of a shot. Given the wind, maybe some kind of a hook, a hooky slicey that would have gotten us a little bit further down that second fairway, possibly. Oh well, too late now. That's the last time we had it. We went 0 for the week on that one. But that's just one of those weird holes. That's just one of those weird holes. It just plays so inconsistent. You can think that you're doing the exact same shot, and it doesn't have the same result at all. So all right, this is one we got to get. Let's get it to go. Let's get it to go. Let's see what kind of wind we got. Let's see what we can do. Same opponent. Hopefully he can keep rolling with us and we can just cruise through. Speed golf the rest of the way. Best of luck to Ben. .9. 7.9 is right at a median number. That's ideal. That is a dead at it play if we get a similar wind. We did not. Clear on the rough and cutting the rough halfway. With 8.5, we're gonna offset right edge. 2 and a notch to the right. 1 to 1. No. Come on, get lucky. One time, get lucky for me. It's becoming a complex, folks. The streak of great balls that I'm hitting right now. Oh. Come on. Great balls zooming in on that side. Great balls zooming in on that side. Time and again. Time and again. It just is not meant to be. We're just going to take a deep breath, relax. When we do hit perfect, they're going in. Our adjustments are there. We're going to hit perfect the rest of the way. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. We're going to breathe. We're going to focus on our process. Our timing is down. Our timing is down. We're going to hit perfect. We're going to hit perfect. Looks like we lost Ben. Oh, no, we didn't. We caught him. Good luck, Ben. Ben goes first again. Ben again. What's going on in the... Is there an early football game today? Is it on right now? Oh, my word. The Texans are pounding the Chiefs, huh? Oof. I have some friends who are going to be very unhappy about that. Very unhappy about that. All right. Full right and 6 top. We're going to find our plus 3 yard mark. Yep, that's where we are. Play it right at 1-1 with a pole. Deep, 11:59. So we're pulling up towards max. Baby curl back to the left to counteract that secondary wind effect just a little bit. And a perfect shot. There's a perfect shot. Let's start a string of perfect shots. Let's start counting. There's one. There's one. Almost the exact same as our first shot. So, we need to do the exact same thing and hit perfect this time. Come on, now. Get in the hole, Ben. How's everyone's weekend rounds going? Hope you all made it. I know there are a ton of people streaming today, so if you're choosing to hang out here, I appreciate it. If you're catching the replay later, I hope you're enjoying it. Just remember to hit perfect shots, unlike me. .1. One to one. Perfect. Come on. Come on. No. Damn it all. Come on. We got to get something else to go. Come on. Come on. go 10.5. That wasn't going in anyway. I don't know why I'm so mad. Oh. It's getting frustrating. Just put it behind me. Just put it behind me. Let's get this albatross to go. This albatross is one where I'm confident that if I hit perfect, I can get it in. It's one of the shots that I am most confident in if I can just hit perfect. And it's one of the shots that I hit great on the front and just rolled by on that side, on the right side after a great right shot. And if I can just hit perfect, I'm confident that it can go in. So that's all we need. That's all we need. Just get us jump started here with a nice perfect shot. Drop it and drop it. Get in the hole, Ben. No, he did the same thing we did. Great left, hung out to the left. Just one of those days. Just one of those poor days at the office. But at the end of the day, it's still fun. I'm still having a good time. Can't let it frustrate you too much. It's just finger golf after all. So I enjoy doing this. I enjoy the game. I'm glad that some people will enjoy watching me play as well. So it's always fun. It's always fun for me to do something a little more interactive. Play Golf Clash with your friends. Share it. Share it with people who care about it. Share it with people who are actually interested in it. Okay. Let's see if we can get this one to go. Alba time, baby. Alba time. B52 Alba time. Come on now. Let's do something cool here. Keep rolling with Ben. He keeps going first. He's got quite a few banners. Good tournament player, this Ben. Surprised I hadn't looked until now. Nice shot. We want to be a little bit further, if at all possible. Eight and a half at 1-1. Little baby curl. That's a good angle. Nice. 370. 373. Very nice. Oh, that's going to be a really good angle. Less of an offset because we're coming in further from the left. That's going to be a really nice looking shot. 7.7 is a good wind as well. That's a very nice low wind. all these factors will lead into a slightly lesser offset left for my rough bumpy play here. I might, since I got that far, actually go take 0.1 off of my 1-to-1 adjustment here, because that was a really deep shot. So minus 0.1 from at 1-to-1 here from this distance. That was a really deep. I haven't been that deep yet. That was an extra 3 or 4 yards from what I'm usually looking for. So just a tiny bit off of that. Hopefully we have a similar wind. That 7.7 would look nice. 7.4, even smaller. Wow. Okay. There's that little spot here, but we're gonna go even less of it. And then 7.3. Come on. We found it perfect. And it still swung by on the right. I did all that thinking about less offset, smaller wind, less of a pull. And it swung, it squeezed by on the right. Frustrating. Frustrating. Seven was another one where we actually hit perfect on the front and it did not drop, which was even more frustrating than all the great shots. When you finally do manage to hit perfect and then they don't go, your adjustment's not good. Even though it's the weekend round, they should be dialed in by now. Short iron should be dropping on the weekend round. If you hit perfect, of course. I don't want to open a new pack. I don't want that thing to pop up when the next hole comes. So I've still got some major balls left, so I'll just fire one of those so we don't lose a precious second. Opening our new pack of balls. Little Zerk shot here. Alrighty. Time to get off the schneid here. 5, 6.6. Found the perfect. Hey-oh. See what our distance is. .378. Huh. A little short. Alrighty. So probably like a mid plus 5%-ish. No, let's just stick with a mid because that one was played just a mid and it stayed outside, so we'll stick with a mid. Stick with that, even though I think we're 6 yards shorter. We'll just keep playing it that same way. So then further right, so that means slightly. And the left would be more or less of an offset, less of an offset. Okay. See what kind of wind we get. We're just going to stick with a mid. That's what I'm going to talk myself into. If I miss it on the left, I'll be okay with that. Because I've been missing on the right way too much. I'm sick of it. Sick of missing on the right. I'm adjusting less and less, and then it's still missing on the right. So if I miss on the left, then I'll accept it. All right, right there. 0.4, 3.8, 3.7. We're gonna go 3.7 instead. Just like last time. Just like last time. No. Oh, it's just one of those rounds. It's just one of those rounds. Jeez. Jeez. Come on. Just can't get anything going. Well, suffice it to say, I'll be ecstatic when this tournament's over with. I enjoyed it. It's just I'm not enjoying the weekend round very much because shots that I think should be going and I think that I've got dialed in are reacting differently. So it's just not working. Way too many great shots. Can't afford to do that. Cannot afford to do that. Too many people will hit perfect and drain them with better notes than I've got apparently on more holes than I can. So just can't afford to be making those mistakes. Not at this level. Not at this level anymore. Oh, slides by on the right. Well, the right from this angle, I guess. The left from down below, I suppose. All right. Small wind here. I'm gonna go with the red. Right there. Halfway in the rough. Plus 7.8. 6 is 7.2. 6 1/3. Great right. Yeah, figures. What do you know? What do you know? All right, one last chance. One last chance. One last hole. Absolutely nothing doing today. Hope I kept you folks entertained. Those of you who stuck around anyway. Hopefully because it certainly hasn't been my day on the golf course. So hopefully my chatter at least has been somewhat entertaining. We know the music's certainly not going to keep you entertained. Good luck to Michael. Alrighty, one last go. One last shot. One last opportunity for something fun to happen. I'm just going to put my notes away and have some fun here. Let her rip. Don't need notes at this point anymore. Just going to have a good old time. See what happens. Nothing else has worked so far, so we'll just put everything away. No notes, no nothing. And see if we can just rip away at this one. I hope everyone's having a lovely Sunday afternoon or evening or morning. I don't know where you are. Golf clashers are all across the globe. Wherever you are, I hope you're having a lovely day. I hope I was able to help you enjoy at least some part of your day a little bit more. I hope you enjoyed being here. I've certainly enjoyed playing. As frustrating as it has been, it's a Sunday afternoon playing finger golf on the couch and sharing it with all of you lovely people in the YouTube world. We're going to get a little bit further than last time, so we'll be a little bit bold, be a little bit greedy. Let's be greedy, set ourselves up for a nice easy shot, or fall all the way into the rough. Nah, that'll be a nice easy shot. Nice easy shot. A little bit more of an offset from here. And we'll go 1-1 plus 1 with no spin on it. And see what we can do. Turns out, should have just been greedy with this one all week long, I guess. I'm always afraid of flying deep, because if you go down in that trap, then you are not in a good spot. And it's real easy to find a little glitch and carry all the way down there. I do it all the time in tour play. So I was scared of doing that, and turns out, should have just been greedy, like right there. Sometimes that greed is rewarded, sometimes it is punished. This time it was rewarded with what should be a good look for an albatross to close this out. On a shot that I have made so many times, but I have not made it this tournament yet. Plus, so we'll go 9.5 rings. Well, that's a fitting end. That's a fitting end. I'll just put it that way. That's a fitting end. All right, minus 27 here. Nothing special. Nothing special at all. Just great shot after great shot after great shot after great shot. we'll see where that puts us, and then sign off for the evening. I will catch everyone around the various streams to be seen. And once again, I hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you are. We'll hope that this will at least be a top 50, I guess. I think that's about all we can hope for. Oh, 29th. Oh well. All right. Thanks again for everybody for being here. It's much appreciated. And I hope that once again, if you are eligible, please look up your local blood center and go donate. It only takes an hour, and 1 hour out of your life could help save up to 4. So if you are eligible, please, once again, look up your local blood center, whoever that may be, and take an hour out of your time and go donate. It can have a huge impact, and it just takes an hour. Thanks again. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend, everybody.